Yeah, I mean, it's obscene that companies are continuing to make massive, astronomical profits as disabled people, households who are vulnerable, are facing devastating situations at the moment because they can't afford their energy bill and they can't afford to have the heating on, to have their fridge on, to charge equipment. It is a real dire situation that many people in this country are experiencing. And let's not forget, in April, in 2 months' time, bills are going to rise again for everybody across the country. And that's happening at the same time that the energy support scheme, the money that government has made available to households, the £400, comes to an end. So we're facing a real cliff edge in 2 months where prices and bills are going up, the support is being taken away, and we're going to see many more households, we fear, particularly disabled households, falling into fuel poverty unless the government steps in quickly.
James, I'm aware that we're a bit pressed for time, but it's all very well and good companies like British Gas saying, well, we outsourced people to kick people's front doors in and fit a meter in there. We didn't know, we regret it. I'm sorry, but it points to, frankly, quite an evil psychology. How did you think these people were getting into people's homes? How did you think your prepayment meters were going? Whose homes did you think they were going to? I'm sorry, but it's not good enough, is it? Do you think that some of these companies are evil?
I think every company, the regulator, the government, who have been saying we put customers first, we put vulnerable customers first, need to take a real hard look at themselves and consider whether they actually do. Because I think the stories that we've been hearing and what you've been saying is clearly that isn't happening. And the market is not working for vulnerable and disabled consumers at the moment.
Yeah, look, thank you very much. James Taylor there, Director of Policy at Scope. Look, there is very much another side to this, of course, which is that we don't want companies to leave and we're already taxing them to high heaven and they contribute a lot towards our economy. Yeah, I get that, but just in this current climate, it doesn't sit particularly well. Centrica's chief executive released this statement on the preliminary results of a bit of an investigation. He said, we invested £75 million in supporting our energy customers in 2022, which was greater than the £8 post-tax profit per customer earned by British Gas Energy. Whilst customers may see some relief given recent easing of prices, it remains clear that some will continue to need help and we will do what we can to support them in the year ahead.